Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn how we can use a global state inside the React application without setting up Redux, and it is very easy to use and requires less code. So let's start. Alright, as you can see I have an empty React project over here with no dependencies, app.js empty, and let's go ahead and create a component folder. And inside the components, we are going to create two components. The first one is a login.js, and the another one is dashboard.js. And what we are going to basically do is when user clicks on the login button, the dashboard will know if the user is logged in or not. So let's go ahead and we are going to use pull state. So let's go ahead and install pull state inside our project. Yarn add pull state like that. And next, what we are going to do first, start the development server. Nothing's there. All right. And in here, we are going to render both components. Let's first create a component. ETF return div hello user. And inside the login, we are going to return two buttons. Button one to login, and the another button is for logout. And if we go ahead in app.js and render both of this component, login, we can see that it's let's style it to look it better. Style margin top 20. All right, there we go. And inside the dashboard, please log in. All right. Now let's set up a store. Go to src, create a folder called store, and in here we are going to create a user.js, and we are going to import store from pull state. Sorry, store. Just like that. And we are going to create a new store for user. Let's call it user store is equal to new store, and in here we are going to pass initial values or default value, you can say that. Auth will be false, and let's export it, user store, and inside the login we are going to import user store, import from it's from /store/user, and it's exporting user store. And when someone clicks on login, we are going to call login function just like this. And for the logout, same, log out, and on click will be logout for the logout button. And inside the login function, we are going to call user store dot update. This is state dot auth will be true. It means the user login. And also let's add another variable to store username. Let's say username will be nothing by default. And when someone clicks on login, of course you wanna authenticate the user from backend side. So I'm just using the front end for demonstration. So username will be, let's say, Zen. And when someone clicks on logout, the auth will be false. And that's it for the login part. And if you go to dashboard, same, we are going to import user store from our store, and in here we are going to let's say user will be user store dot use state ss. It will return the complete state, and if user dot auth, if it's authenticated, then we are going to return h1 welcome user dot username, else it will return please login. Now if we hit save and click on login, there we go. And if we click on logout, there we go. So what it's basically doing is, if we could login.js, when we click on login button, it's calling a login function which updates the global state with auth true, which means the user is logged in. And inside dashboard, we are checking if user is logged in using user.auth. If it's login, then we are rendering this element, else it will return please login. So as you can see, it's working. And this is very easy to set up other than Redux, and of course it has some drawbacks, like you cannot have access to Redux DevTool, which is a very powerful tool to debug your application. And that's it for this video. If you have any queries, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any suggestions for the upcoming videos, let me know in the comment section also. And thanks for watching. Until then, take care. Bye.